Hi everyone, welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, your sacred hub for your twin flame path. We do have a lot of content relating to twin flame path. I also coach you and provide you with the tips for ascension. We have guided meditation, moon energy and more. Now, in order to get the content, please remember to subscribe. We're live every Friday. Perth WA time at 10 a.m. every Friday, and in the members hub that's totally exclusive and private, you get 3 sessions at $11. If you do want to find the link, it is above on the screen, or you can find it in the information box. And for private bookings, I have coaching sessions and webinars and more. Come and subscribe to the website. Without further ado, let's get into the update for this video. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi beautiful air signs, we're having a look at your twin flame connection and how it's traveling. Very warm welcome if you're new. I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. We have the members hub and there will be an extension. So if you want to see the extension, there will be a snippet. And then after the snippet, we'll get into the extension if you wish to view. Okay, now I'm seeing that there is a massive cycle shifting here. And this cycle, it's very near, and I feel as though it's linking both between now and the Lionsgate portal. I'm really feeling that there is a cycle wrapping up here, and the intention very much from the divine feminine side is really playing for keeps. So it's this polarity where you're coming through and it's really all or nothing. You're really looking at your goals, you're looking at your hopes and aspirations, and I feel your emotions relating to connections now, it's sort of done a 360. I feel as though you guys are more in the embodiment of playing for keeps over short-term goals. I'm seeing this dream of the past between the both of you is coming back to be looked at, and I feel it's almost like a tower has occurred. I'm seeing from the masculine side, it does appear to be that there has been a separation. Now, I feel both parties are in awareness that there needs to be a cycle closing out, but the thought is the separation with you. You know, it's really wanting to be close to you. It might be their work schedule. It may be the energy of, you know, actually directly separating from a karmic, but it's this energy of separation, which whenever we're going through separation, there's this polarity internally where we don't feel we resonate or we are disconnected as per se. I'm sensing that there has been something that they've shifted away from, but they also, especially for those of you who are in communication with this individual, it appears to be that they're really missing you, and it appears to be that, you know, there may be a work-related dynamic. I did pull a card previously in the area surrounding finances. I'm not necessarily feeling its self-worth, and it doesn't mean to say that there's blockages relating to money, but it could be the work schedules, it might be the social responsibilities and things to that degree, but it is coming back to balance, and I feel this is what both parties are really wanting, is a very balanced connection. So both parties are sending that out into universe, that's what they're ready for. I do feel this is causing a little bit of anxiousness inside of the divine masculine. They're really quite reflective of the past. And to a point, they had really lost hope, but they're really feeling as though if they're wanting to actually bring this star back, to bring this full circle, to start this new cycle, they're feeling this urgency to move. And it's funny because we do have the Chariot here, you know, and emotions relating to family and home. It can be a move of location. There is quite a lot, and they're wanting to explain to you that emotionally they have been very overwhelmed, and even being separate from you has really worn them down, so to speak. So it does feel like there is a lot of ascension with this person. But also the situation that they did go through from here to now almost feels like it was very, very tedious, very testing, a lot of headaches, but trying to keep you out of the drama, so to speak. Some of you might have really felt as though, how can I put it? Frustrated at the fact that something hadn't been resolved, maybe even critical towards yourselves, divine feminine. You know, in your heart, it was like, you know what needs to happen in order for this to occur. But some of you potentially can be feeling that you feel at a loss, maybe not chosen, maybe really misunderstood, and that this person really isn't seeing you for who you really are. It is actually the polar opposite. They don't want you to feel such. it isn't due to you. It has been due to some circumstances that have been playing out. And I do really feel through the full moon in Aquarius that we had that a lot of these emotions were really resurfacing. I'm seeing the foundation of the scenario at the moment. There is going to be a gesture of love, and it really is this kind of notion of both parties using their power effectively. But I do feel at the foundation there is excess, so there might be health-related dynamics going on. It might be codependency. But there's this fear-based frequency that, you know, this pattern's going to be there forever. I do feel we need to embody this understanding that we each individually have power, and I feel this is coming up in a mirrored effect between the two parties. Nevertheless, I do see there is a critical energy where the divine masculine is feeling, gee, I can't come with nothing. I really do need to show up and really show up in a grand fashion. But what has occurred and gone down in their life has been quite toxic. So I just feel, and when we say toxic, this can be an emotional overdrive, you know, where everything is so heavy, everything is so yucky and ugly that when it finally all falls down in a tower moment, it's not that they don't have the love and the empathy and the, you know, regret. It's that they're recovering from that emotion, so to speak. And this can be one of those months that we're moving into in August where a lot of this can be playing out and it can be happening extremely quickly. I do feel some of you are going to feel the vibration of this coming through. But it's also, you know, remember who that person is. Remember what that person, in a sense of their most highest octane energy, because this was what you fell in love with in the first place. It was the potential. They're reaching their potential now. They do realise that where you're at, especially with your needs, hopes and desires, there potentially could be some people coming towards the air signs at the minute that can be really offering a great deal. But I do feel the masculine inside of this spiritual connection is really feeling as though you directly are the cup, and that they're a bit worried at the moment of rejection, and there could have been some cross wires here. But at the same time, I do feel to the core what you're attracting is an equal vibration, but potentially you can be worried that it's not going to come up in that fashion. Now, if it had been a bit distorted from point, you'll find moving into August it can iron out. But there's a fixed belief here at the minute. There is a very fixed belief. I do feel for some of you, you're going to have communication. I feel you're kind of coming through the door like this. It's like, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I was hoping for. Is it? Because if it's not, you know, I feel this is a conversation. I feel this is divine feminine communicating or even sending that vibration out. That this is really what they're looking for and there won't be any shortchanging. I do feel it's almost like an apology coming through. I do feel it's a revelation and an explanation. I can hardly speak, and that's probably the way they're going to come through. That, you know, how this has affected them being away from you, but also what is actually occurring in their life. Are they single? Are they free? Can they move forward? Stay tuned for the snippet and we'll see how this actually plays out. Okay, let's get a few cards and see how this is playing out. I do feel they're like, it does feel like they're coming in very quickly. I also, like I said, I keep feeling an apology. But this is happening very quickly, like quick. That's how it's coming through, very quick. Whatever this is, it's happening quickly. I do feel that the divine masculine has been thinking about, they sort of feel like they're waiting. They're waiting. They may be becoming very practical, maybe looking at it like, you know, I need to get my ducks in a row, but I don't feel that they're doing all of that at once. And your fear is that, you know, are they going to be ready? But I don't think it's coming through in that polarity. I feel, if anything, their instincts is more to do with the fact that there's nothing is perfect. And when I say perfect, it's almost like they had wanted to be in this romantic phase. They'd wanted to be in this, you know, financial phase. maybe wanting to bring a gift or a gesture. But it's almost like, love is very organic. It's not micromanaged. And that's really away from the monkey mind and the ego. And I kind of feel they've had this revelation that they're not going to wait any longer, that they do feel that they are waiting in vain. It's like nothing's going to be perfect. I'm just seeing that they're really bringing their best foot forward. To explain and to open up and to talk about the past. And I do feel they really realise that a lot of questions are going to be there. They're being rational, but at the same time they realise nothing's going to be practical. So they're thinking on their feet, but there's just this urgency to come towards you. I'm going to pull a chakra card and then we'll get into the extension. I do feel you will be very grounded when this occurs. For some of you, it could be that you have that energy that comes through and you get that psychic download. A lot of times when we have that, sometimes it can be hit and miss. It's because we had attachment. They're really thinking about you a lot, but they're there to speak their mind. But also, the experiences they have been having at the moment is they didn't know if you would understand how they were feeling. And I think a lot of what you've already gone through, Divine Feminine, they're now going through. So I do feel you're really going to get it. One thing they are mentioning is that they can't stop thinking about you. They're hearing songs, they're seeing synchronicities. But they really want to be extremely open to you. Come through and see the extension if you wish. Otherwise, I'll see you live on Fridays for the Twin Flame updates. Thanks for joining YILDIZ Readings 5D. If you do want to see the extension, you can go to the link directly below or on the main page. Now, during the week, we have more psychic updates, twin flame updates, as well as lives, both on the main page, which is Friday at 10 a.m. And in the Members Hub, it's Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Click the bell to get notifications, and that way you will have the up-to-date information, as the lives do not give you notifications. So if you want a booking, you can go to the website. I will see you during the week. Take very good care of yourselves. Love and light.